Hello guys and welcome back to Dance Mums, and today we are going to be taking a look at episode 10. Now I'm fairly certain that they're heading to Los Angeles. They were in Las Vegas last week, which means they're heading to LA. I've been to LA a couple of times. I love LA. It is fan-dabby-dozy. It's probably my favourite place that I visited in the US. I've only visited two places, that and New York. So I'm excited to see their experience of LA because obviously I've been to all the tourist destinations. I've been to all the cool areas. I've been downtown. I've been to Beverly Hills. I've stayed in Beverly Hills. Ooh, cheeky. Without much further ado, I'll stop waffling on. Let's get into the video, shall we? But first, a teaser.
What is that?
That is a watermelon.
In the kitchen, there is a watermelon.
Eat as much watermelon as possible.
There are going to be children that you recognize. These kids here in Los Angeles audition on a weekly basis. They are pros.
Well, that's gonna freak them out, isn't it? I'm sorry, but if I had these guys are incredible and you guys are going up against them, yeah, good luck with that. These guys are professionals. Yeah, I'd be a little bit freaked out. I think these guys are like, Abby, what are you doing to us? What is going on?
Your mom's not here yet. We all make choices. She chose to be away instead of being here with you.
Now, what is the actual reason that Melissa isn't here? Because if it's a genuinely valid excuse, I am probably going to side with Melissa on this one and be like, Abby, you're being a little bit unreasonable.
Melissa's not here at iHollywood. She's spending time with her boyfriend.
Oh, she's just spending time with her boyfriend? Yeah, okay, I can understand why Abby's a little bit like, that's not okay. I would be pissed off. I would be angry. If my mum was like, yeah, actually, I'm not going to come and watch you dance this weekend because, like, I'm with my new boyfriend. It's like, what? That's craziness.
In the bottom row. And I have...
I'm sorry, I know that Paige and Brooke are on the bottom, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. She's down there because of the argument that she had with Kelly. Oh, of course, because I forget that this pyramid is not based on how well they do, it's based on whether the mums are angry with Abby or not. Right, does that mean Mackenzie is finally off of the bottom row? That would be crazy. Also, my point was going to be that I found it so hilarious how she was like, I can't grab it, I can't get it, I can't get it.
So if Kelly wants to go ahead and enter Paige as an independent soloist, then Paige is out of the group number. But please understand.
Why is it so toxic? It's so crazily toxic. It's like all they're asking is for their costumes to be on time, and now it's turned into, well, they're out of the dance numbers. It's like, what? How have we devolved from here?
Paige is in Hollywood. She needs a solo. She needs to be seen. So if I have to hire somebody to choreograph a solo for her, then that's what I'm gonna do.
But then you're out. You're finished. You're done. Is it worth all the aggro, Kelly? Is it really worth all the aggro? I personally don't think it is, but I could be wrong.
Next, I have Nia, Mackenzie, duet.
Sorry, Nia and Mackenzie are doing a duet. What in the random is going on here? Who thought that was a good idea? That's so random.
Maddie, you're going to be doing a solo this week. Now remember, you are undefeated. People are out to get you.
Remember, you're undefeated. People are coming for your blood. They're coming for your title. They will kill you for it. Yeah.
It's very LA, Hollywood. There's some sharp little tweaky stuff in it.
What is sharp little tweaky stuff? Is that a industry term that I'm just not familiar with? Because I've never heard of that before, and I've done a lot of dancing in my time. But sharp little tweaky stuff? I don't think that's a technical term.
I would never leave Chloe in Abby's care, but whatever. If Melissa wants Maddie to keep dancing, she's got to keep the boyfriend happy because he's the one paying the dance bills.
That is also a very, very good point. She gotta do what she gotta do to get that P. You know what I mean? Like, we in the UK say, like, get that P, get those pounds, or get those pennies. Whereas, like, out in America, it's cents and dollars, so get that D. Ooh, that has a double meaning.
I guess a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
That's exactly what she's doing. 100%. That's what this weekend is. 100%. He's just like, right, let me write that check. But while you do that, oh God, what has this channel become? It's so awful, honestly. It was funnier in my head. It might be funny anyway, but I mean, Melissa's the one doing it at the end of the day, right?
I think Kelly hit her breaking point, and you know what? Good for Kelly. She's got more courage than I do, because I don't know if I would have the nerve to do that.
Honestly, I do agree with Kelly. She's flown all the way to LA. The big LA. That was shit. I'm sorry. But you get my point. It's a long way to go from Pittsburgh. I've gone all the way to LA, the big LA, and you're not even giving my daughters solos. My daughters. Even though Brooke has consistently been very, very good for you, and Paige, well, Paige isn't as good, but she has the potential at the end of the day. Just give her the solos, like it's not the end of the world.
Let's all welcome Laquifa.
No way did they get Shangela in. That's so incredibly iconic. I'm still of the opinion Shangela was robbed in All Stars 3. Don't get me wrong, I love Trixie Mattel, but she wouldn't have won without that jury twist. I'ma be honest. I mean, no one would have won if Bendela didn't drop out. But Shangela was dominating that competition behind Bendela, and what do you mean she didn't win?
I really wanted Holly and Nia to see Shangela perform because I want that kid to embrace her ethnicity.
I feel like this would have been more useful the week that she did this to see Shangela, rather than like having Shangela just rock up before they go out in LA and they're not doing that dance.
Yes. Now, instead of falling just here first and then laying, try just releasing and going straight back, okay?
I don't know whether I trust Nia enough to do a death drop. I don't trust myself to do a death drop. I don't trust most people to do a death drop because it's called a death drop for a reason. This is kind of crazy, I won't lie. But I do think that this is actually really, really fun.
While Abby and her precious little dancers are out in Hollywood, I'm at Candy Apple's command center plotting my revenge.
Candy Apple's command center. First of all, the acronym for that is CACC, or CAC, which, if you're not a British person, I don't know whether they have this word in the rest of the world, but in Britain, CAC means shit. Second of all, command center. What is this, NASA? Like, what's going on here? Are there little, like, rockets that are going to be firing off? Like, what's going on here? This is absolutely wild and crazy. Third of all, what do you mean you're plotting your revenge? She ain't done anything to you. For once, Abby has not done anything to you. All she did was punish you because you didn't turn up one week. And now it's all like, yeah, now the time to plan our revenge. I don't know where that accent came from, but you get the point. It's just ridiculous.
Your solo music, which is gorgeous. But I also happen to know that it's the same solo music that Chloe is using.
Production. How could you? Because I know for a fact Kathy didn't get this on her own. I know for a fact that a production member was like, here, Kathy. Take this. This show has gotten instantly more interesting, purely because we now have a villain. One thing that I remember specifically, and granted, I think I was about 17 at the time, so it wasn't as bad, and like I was able to take it on the chin. But like my drama teacher at school, we were doing Guys and Dolls, as it was my final production with the school, and I was doing the number Guys and Dolls from that musical even. And I was doing it with my friend, and we were both performing it, and we did it so horrendously poorly that when we finished, we could not stop laughing. And everybody else in the cast that was like us watching us started to applaud, and my drama teacher turned around and went, "Don't applaud them." Looked back at us, they don't deserve it. And we were like,
Right in the middle of my rehearsal here, I get a phone call from my mom. Hey, Gia. But I need you to do something on her. She has been admitted into the hospital. I don't know what's wrong yet.
No, not her mum being admitted to hospital. This is just what she needs. Abby, I'm putting a temporary block on all nasty comments towards you, okay? Unless you do something absolutely crazy and wild.
So this week in Los Angeles, I took it in my own hands and I'm hiring Paige, her own choreographer.
This is exactly what I imagined an LA choreographer to look like, which is so funny.
I'm not stupid. I know what's going on behind my back. There's another choreographer right in the other room working with Paige.
I mean, Kelly didn't exactly make it super secret. They're in the same studio, so come on, this is ridiculous.
So when we get out to California and we go to the competition where the Abby Lee Dance Company is, we are going to have a showdown.
Abby at one end of the corridor, Kathy at the other. Both of them, hand over their pocket, getting ready to whip out their program. Like, I know I've been saying that I cannot stand Kathy, but like, I actually think I do enjoy Kathy a lot. And it's just like when she was in the Abby Lee dance studio that I was getting really frustrated. But now I know that like she's just a caricaturistic villain. It's hilarious.
Maddie is doing a contemporary piece called Disappear. And it's about a child who's being abused and eventually commits suicide. You're being abused.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Abby. Abby, I know I put that temporary block on, but just know that me and yous will be having words after this. I will save my words for now, but me and yous will be having words. I mean, to be fair, in order to get her in the zone, all you need to do is tell her that she can't dance again, because she already said she'd kill herself if she couldn't dance again. So, actually, she's already on that wavelength.
I think you're just scared of something. I don't know if you're scared of yourself, you're scared of Abby, you're scared of this choreography because it's new and, like, not familiar to you.
He's right.
You can smell it from a mile away.
Yeah, I can smell it from 13 years away. That's how much I can smell it. Oh, bless her. Paige is probably just very nervous. I think it's a tall order to bring in a new choreography, get her to do a new style of dance that she's never done before. I don't think she's done this style of like hip hop dance, street jazz, that kind of like pop in and lock in.
Abby, I want my kids to still be in the groups.
You can't do that. And you said that I'll go as an independent.
I'm doing the group dance and I'm doing a solo as an independent.
It doesn't work that way.
I mean, it surely could work that way. You just don't want it to work that way. Like, it's not that it can't work that way. It's just you don't want it to. No, I'm trying to be nice to Abby in this episode. I'm trying because her mum is in hospital. But you make it so hard, Abby. You make it so hard.
Wanky. Santana.
But if you do that, then you're not a part of the group. If you register your kids as an independent, they can't be part of the group.
Abby, all I want is for my kids to get good choreography.
Kelly, that was uncalled for. I know what you're saying, but that was not the right way to put it. Okay?
I'm taking Maddie to lunch because Melissa's not around and all the moms are doing stuff with their children. So I thought we would go to lunch together.
Who has Mackenzie? Where's Mackenzie gone? Don't tell me you've just left her. She's probably standing in the middle of like Hollywood Boulevard like, Abby, where are you?
My mom, the one and only Mary in the Rain, is home. I'm an only child, so my mom and I...
Absolute shocker. You're an only child? Never could have told that.
I want to prove to Abby that we are the better team. I know. Let's go. Opera boy and girl.
That was very scary. Didn't enjoy that. Kathy just randomly going, oh! Do you know what's so frustrating about still having this sore throat is I can't even match the pitch of that because my voice just won't let me. I'm stuck at this pitch.
Surprise!
That face of... This is Abby Lee Miller in one corner, Kathy Nesbitt something in the other corner. This is incredible. I am loving this so much.
Taylor is a 3-time title winner. Can you tell them what titles you've won?
Junior Miss Dynamite, Junior Miss Car, and Junior Miss Dexstar.
The way I could rinse this kid right now. The way I want to rinse this child right now. But I've been called out for rinsing children in the comment section. So I'm not rinsing the children anymore. It's not their fault, apparently. So, yeah. It's just hilarious to me. This whole situation is just absolutely absurd and ridiculous and stupid, but I love it.
Kathy flew Taylor across country to go head-to-head against Chloe. God's sakes, leave my kid alone.
Bax, why is it always Chloe? Why couldn't she have gone up against Maddie? Why has it got to be Chloe? I feel like Chloe always gets the short end of the stick. It's so unfair.
Well, you know, I'm here because I remember a certain somebody told me to bring it on, so consider it brought.
She's been cooking up that response in her drafts for God knows how long. She's been sitting there and she's going, well, she said that I should come along and oh no, that doesn't work. She said that someone said, oh no, that's not right. Someone said that I should bring it, so consider it brought. That's the one I'm gonna go with. Yes, that's perfect.
Kathy, you don't even come to LA. Like, you do all those competitions in
Gosh,
Ohio.
here, wait, let me pinch myself. I'm here.
Well, let me pinch myself. I guess I'm here. I really hate how comical she is and how every single one of her lines feels so scripted and fake, but also I know that's just how she is.
And I have kids that are working too.
Name them, because
Okay.
I've never heard of one of them.
Well, I have Loris, who is in New York City.
Doing
I have
what?
Matt
What
Miller-
show? Tell me what Broadway
she's
show
not
she's
in a
in.
Broadway show.
Failure.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Oh, I've got this kid in New York. What show is she in? She's not in a show. Failure. This is my issue with, like, enabling her on a show like this, is that, like, she isn't a very nice person, but she makes fantastic television, and she makes such iconic moments like this. Like, next time I am asking my friends, oh, what are you up to? Oh, well, I'm doing this. Failure.
We only learned 30 seconds of Paige's solo yesterday.
That's it? How did that person work out, the choreographer?
We only got 30 seconds done, so I don't know how in the world we'll compete it.
How come you didn't finish it?
We ran out of time.
Ah, that's a shame. Oh well, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's a shame that, like, they didn't get more taught. 30 seconds, to be fair, 30 seconds is a long time in terms of dance. Like, when you actually think about it. Like, I've learned after, like, going to the gym and going on runs that, like, 30 seconds is a long time. It's a lot longer than you think it is. Especially when you're doing something physical like that. So, I don't know. I feel like it is what it is. At least they tried something different. But if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. Just cut your losses and leave it there.
You either need to pull out of the groups and go as an independent and do the numbers and prove me wrong. And they need you to beat every other 13-year-old, and she needs to beat Chloe and Maddie. It's just blowing up in her face.
I'm not doing it to my kids. I'm not.
Don't cry. It's all your fault to begin with.
Just pull the number.
You don't need to make her cry like that. Like, come on. It's so unnecessary. Abby, you don't have to be spiteful. Come on, I'm trying to be nice to you, and you are making it really hard this episode. So please, just try for once to just not be an asshole.
So I want it to be so good that they have to love it. Got it? Making me cry. How about if you do this dance for Mrs. Miller?
Okay.
I was very emotional. I looked at her, and it just brought tears to my eyes, and I welled up, and I thought, kid, you can do this.
You see, there's moments like that where I'm like, oh, Abby, you're actually really, really lovely. And I just wish she had moments like that with every other child as well. And it wasn't just Maddie that she was like this with. I feel like that would completely change the way the show worked. But I guess every dance teacher has their favourites.
Don't think they'll be needing me anymore. Don't care if they're crying.
Was a big slay. That was a really big slay. I don't think it quite read as she's being abused and is about to kill herself, but it was a good dance and I enjoyed it. And with the added context of knowing what the story was, I felt like it was really powerful and I thought she did a really, really good job. She's got a fantastic scared expression, which is worrying for me. It was alright. Like, I still think, like, and I know she's really, really good now, but Vivi's got timing issues at this point in time, which, like, for a 6-year-old is very understandable. I thought he was really good, though. He was smashing. He was very good. But yeah, the dance was a little bit, I don't think she can say that it's more, like, technical or more difficult than previous dances that Vivi's done. I thought that was quite easy, but it is what it is. It's for 6-year-olds at the end of the day. I hate how Vivian called out exactly what they were going to be doing, which is really funny. I might have cut it out from the episode, but she basically was like, yeah, they're just going to do, like, some back bends and acrobatics, and, like, that's all they can do. And I was like, I mean, that is all that I saw in that piece. But the bit where Mackenzie went underneath, that was crazy. I thought that was really, really cool. That made me go, ah! So, yeah, really, really good job. I was impressed. I think they've definitely got the other two beat, if I'm being 100% honest. They went first. No. Oh, this looks so horrendous. Cathy, you sneaky snake. You sneaky, sneaky snake.
I think Cathy purposely did that to steal my thunder, I guess, and to make it seem like if we have the same music, well, it depends on who's dancing better.
Maybe you're a better person than me, because I would have kicked up a fuss. I feel like that's my response to most things. Whenever there's a minor inconvenience, I would have kicked up a fuss. I can't be made to look like a mug. And Chloe, sadly, looks like a little bit of a Muppet now because she's coming out with the exact same music.
Yes. Come on, face. Yeah.
Honestly, she smashed it. She did better than that other girl. That other little girl! Whoever the fuck she was. Honestly, poor Chloe. I'm so happy that that didn't psych her out and that she actually did fantastically, because she's an incredible dancer and she deserves the best. I'm sorry, she does.
Do you believe in pumps? Cause I got something to sing about, and it goes something like this. My pumps get me into it. Pumps, 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 pumps. My pumps. Pumps. My pumps. Pump, pumps, pumps, pumps. My pumps.
Yes, Nia. That's what I'm talking about. She committed and she dropped the house down boots. That was incredible. I gotta say, that dance was a lot more entertaining than some of the other ones this series. The outfits, hideous. In fact, I think it was just the dodgy wigs. I think if they'd have got rid of the wigs, it would have been fine. But I understand why the wigs were there. But that was a really, really good dance. Honestly, smashing, big claps, very, very well done. Honestly, I'm super impressed. Very, very good job.
We have to win. We cannot lose.
Mini to entry open. Going to Abby Lee Dance Company. Nick Thomas with platinum.
I don't know, but what this does mean is another first place win for Nia. I'm super proud of Nia. #1 fan over here. What a great little gal. And I'm so happy that I'm on this journey with her, because she's won one a couple of weeks ago. She's won another one now. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is the energy that I want to bring. Woohoo.
Dream on a Star won a birthplace platinum. I know that I, boasted around to Abby or put it out there that, we were going to have this huge battle. So really, I'm feeling upset Taylor got beat.
You put Taylor up against Chloe. Nobody goes up against Chloe apart from Maddie. So, yeah, I'm so happy that Chloe won, honestly. But does that mean that Chloe also beat Maddie? Or were they in separate categories? I might be wrong.
From Abby Lee Dance Company in the genre of lyrical boy Disappear.
Not the title card saying Maddie's first loss. I thought she did really well. I want to see the dance that beat her. What's going on here? What kind of silly little games we playing? This is crazy. Second place though, nothing to shake your head about. But her first loss, that's a crazy comment card.
Third place. From Abby Lee Dance Company in the genre of open boy tag number 15.
I mean, third place isn't horrendous, but I mean, we're used to first place, guys. Actually, no, that's not even true. We've been losing a lot of the group dances recently. I don't know. What's this? We keep on winning first, because I don't know where you're winning it, but you're not winning it on this TV show.
You know what, guys? I can go home and fix what my kids did wrong. You can't fix.
Well, you can't get any better than first, Kathy.
What did she say? Kathy! Can't believe you would swear in front of the children. That's horrendous. I don't know what she said there, but
All I want is for you to make my kids feel like before they go on stage that you care that they do well.
But see,
I'm not
I
a
think
dance
you're
teacher.
enabling the stupidity.
But I think what you're missing, honestly, because maybe you're not a mother, is that these children crave your approval just like they do their mothers.
That's right.
They
And
do.
I want them to keep craving it.
It's fine.
There's
Let's just
other
leave
kids.
it at that. So let me not pay someone to do it and have Gianna do it the way she does it with Maddie. That's what
Maddie
I
and
want.
Gianna have a special relationship.
That's what I want. Well, I want to have somebody here that has a special relationship with my daughter to run her numbers the way she runs them with Maddie.
I know.
oh, this whole argument is so jarring, because like Kelly's so right, but like she just goes about it the wrong way. Yeah, it is unfair that is her name Giovanna? I don't know. That she's there for Maddie to go through her solos, but there's no one for her child to go through. Like, that's unfair. But kicking off and screaming and swearing in front of the children, not the best way to go about it, Kelly. I'll be 100% honest. I'll be 100% honest. This is not your finest moment. So, that was the episode. Another really, really good one. A little bit slower than some of the other episodes, but I loved the Kathy dynamic to this episode. I love that she's just gonna be like a recurring villain for the rest of the show. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I am so proud of Chloe for winning. So happy that Maddie finally lost to someone in a non sort of like nasty way, but like someone needed to knock her down a peg or two. But I thought she took it very well, which is good. Yeah, on the whole, really, really good episode. I enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys did too. So without much further ado, I'll keep you no longer. So keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.